I am curious to know if you guys have had a hard time putting God first in your life or making that daily time for Him because you're just so busy and it's like one more thing to add to your to-do list. I want to help share with you how I learned to do that. So stay tuned. Hi, God's Gals, Gigi Mac here, and I want to share with you a little bit about how I made that transition to putting God first in my life every day. And no, it's not easy, and no, I'm still not perfect at it, but my life has made a complete 180 when I decided to put Him first and make that change in my life. But first, I want to share with you, I am actually doing a free, yes, I said free, 5-day challenge. It's called Wake Up Your Faith, and it's going to be an online challenge, and it's basically the same thing, teaching you how to put God first every day, no matter how crazy busy you are. I'm not going to teach you how to sit around and meditate for hours, but instead I'm going to teach you how to get that God time in quickly, because I know that you ladies are busy. You're busy moms, busy career ladies. You're running around from here to there, and you just cannot add one more thing to your plate. So you've got to come to this challenge. You are going to love it. But it's going to really help you just learn how to put that focus on Him without taking up any more of your precious, precious time. But at the same time, remembering that God should always be number one in our life, and He deserves that time. So you want to join the challenge? I'm going to put the link below so that you can join us. It's called the Wake Up Your Faith Challenge. It's free, and it's all online. It's happening March 18th, 2019, so depending on when you're watching this, I don't know. But hey, even if it's later, I can still add you to the list, and you can get like some of our videos if it's after the fact. So anyway, I digress. I want to share with you guys what was happening in my life when I decided I needed to put God first. Because, it wasn't like I just woke up one day and went, I think I should put God first. No, it doesn't ever work like that, right? Now, when this happened, I was already a believer. I was a Christian. I believed in God. But He wasn't my number one focus. And you want to know what was my number one focus? Finding a husband. I was single, I was in my 40s, and I was constantly questioning God, where in the world is my husband, and why do you not bring him to me? Well, I felt a little nudge. I wasn't real sure what it was. Later, come to find out it was God. It was a little God nudge saying, it's because you are putting something way before me. The idol in my life, the idol that I was putting before God was my singleness, and where is my husband? So you may not be able to relate to the singleness part of this video, but you might be able to relate to the fact that maybe you put your job before God, maybe money, finances, maybe it's your husband, maybe it's your kids. It could be anything that we put before God. He don't like that. No, He does not like that. So He made it very clear to me that if I don't start making changes in my life, I might not ever find my husband. Okay, that's not really what God said, but that's kind of how I interpreted it. And it was that time I realized I have got to start making an effort to put Him first. First thing that's important every morning. Not just whenever I have time to say a little prayer to Him, or whenever during the day I have time to go, hey God. No, it's about really sitting down. I read His Word from cover to cover. I'd never done that before. And I spent time every morning. And at this time, I was very busy. I had an extremely busy life. I was running my own company, but I was also doing personal training. And I want to say it was like 4 a.m. in the morning. Something ridiculous like that. And I still found a way to fit Him in. And it didn't start long. Like I started with 15 minutes earlier. And that's all it takes, guys. Just set your alarm in the morning just a few minutes earlier and start small. I have some great blog posts on this. on how to make your mornings with God. I've got one on easy ways to read the Bible. I'll put all those below so that you can see them, but I won't go into all that. But when I finally made that change, that I'm going to do this every morning, I'm going to set the alarm for 15 minutes earlier, I want to tell you that God changed everything. He changed my schedule. He changed my heart. He changed my life, and he brought my husband to me. So I'm not saying your husband's going to plop in your lap if you do this, but your life will totally change because it's going to go in the direction that he wants it to go when you learn how to put him first. When you make that time for him and you say to him, hey, I'm doing this for you because I love you and I want you to be Lord and Savior over my life. When he sees you're doing that, things are going to start changing. And what was 15 minutes for me turned into like 2 hours. There's some days I wake up and I spend 2 hours with him. And it was crazy. It was crazy. Well, I obviously was not doing that 4 a.m. training thing anymore. But God opened up my schedule too, and he gave me more time. But he also changed my heart, and that's what's hugely important. Changed my heart to want to spend time with him every day. Like I actually couldn't wait to wake up. Even though it was early and I hated hearing that alarm go off every morning, I was still excited about what I was going to do. And I read the Bible. I spent time in prayer every morning. I was journaling every morning. That's huge too. I got a blog post on that, put it below. All of that totally changed my heart towards him. It made me desire God more, which is what he wants. It took my focus off of being single for so long. And my life just did a complete 180. And yes, God did bring me my husband. It wasn't like immediately with like the next few days, but it was several like months later, God brought my husband into my life. And amazing. It's just amazing how God works if you put him first. If you show him you have the faith in him and that you're going to put in the effort to speak to him every single day, he will change your life. He really will, because he wants to. He wants to be number one in your life, and he wants to use us all in such a big, massive way because he created us. I mean, hey, that's what we are. We are God's creation. So anyway, I just hope this helps you guys. It just helps you to see how important it is that we do put him first every single day. And if you have anything you want to share with me or a prayer request, share it below, or maybe a certain way that God like hit you over the head. I'd love to hear about it because I'd love to get to know you guys better. Share it below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any videos. And click on the little bell that's underneath. That's for notifications so you don't miss like any future faith chats or my Christian yoga videos. I don't want you to miss anything. And if you want to join the free 5-day challenge, click the link below. We are starting soon and I cannot wait. And I'm excited to meet new ladies to join us in this group. So don't forget to do that. So I hope you guys have a blessed day and reach out and chat. Let's get to know each other. Bye.